What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to the WARFRAME video. So, we are going to be talking about Corpus Railjack, and actually just Railjack in general, after the newest update that will be coming out hopefully this week or next week on PC. The big change we're going to be talking about is the best new ship captains for your Railjack ship after the changes they're making to Flux Energy. Basically, Flux Energy is being removed, and now your energy pool for your Warframe will be what you cast the abilities like Tether, Seeker Volley, Void Hole, etc., etc. You will draw from your Warframe's energy pool. And there's a very special occurrence as well for some other frames that we'll talk about here briefly. If you want to check out the live streams whenever they come out, the link is on the screen right now. And if you are enjoying these videos, make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below, let me know how you feel. Maybe I forgot a frame that could be the best captain ever. But I think we have a couple of them that are going to be pretty safe to say will be the best captains with those energy changes. Alright, so let's go over it. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 that I think will be the best. But let's start with which will most likely be the best, bar none. That's going to be Hildren. Like I said, the energy pool for your Railjack ship will be pulled from your energy bar. But since Hildren does not have an energy bar, she has a shield bar. Her abilities are cast by using shields. That is how the Railjack will work as well. Now, we're not sure, now to be fair, we're not sure if the actual shields of your Warframe will be pulled from, or if the shields from your Railjack will be pulled from. But if it is the shields of your Railjack, then potentially still could be very powerful with a shield generator. But let's go off the basis of it being your Warframe shield bar you're pulling from. So we're going to go full shields on Hildren with shield regeneration as well. So we're running Prime Vigor, Redirection, and then I think there's another shield capacity. Augur Accord also increased shield capacity. So 3 shield capacity mods. Then we're also running every shield regeneration mod that there is in the game, at least that I remember. We've got Vigilante Vigor, Fast Deflection, and Fortitude to increase the shield regeneration. It's quite a bit of shield regeneration if you put this all together. We've got Prime Sure-Footed to never get knocked down, and the other 2 slots are basically whatever you want to run. I put Prime Continuity, Intensify in here. There's really lots of choices, guys, so those last 2 mod slots are for personal taste. If you want to run like Energy Conversion, be my guest, as she does spawn some energy orbs with her 4 if the enemy is CC'd. But the way is, I'm looking at it, you're going to be in the pilot seat the entire time. You're not going to be fighting any enemies. So, Arcane Aegis and Barrier are just kind of like for jokes. You can put any arcanes you want here. Oh, and by the way, Energy Siphon makes Hildren invincible. It's a bug. I don't know why they haven't nerfed it yet. But you are literally invincible with Hildren. So, let's just show how it goes. We have 5,175 shield with this build. And, yeah, this is well, right now it's Arcane Aegis, but when Arcane Aegis runs out, Energy Siphon just makes you invincible with Hildren. So yeah, 5,000, potentially 5,000 energy pool for your abilities while running Captain Hildren. And you can also just do this, you'll never die, unless it's like a Toxin proc or something, to be fair. Toxin procs will kill you. And yeah, let's just walk away from the enemies here for a second. And as you can see, like, we will be regenerating shield very quickly. Let's see if we can get our shield all the way down here. So we're going to use our 3 to make it so we don't regenerate our shield. And then we'll just spam some shots just to show how fast... Okay, well, it's apparently just regenerating too fast. So that's how fast your shield's going to regenerate. If it goes off your Warframe shield bar, you will have infinite ability to spam abilities with Hildren. So it might be your Railjack shields, though, to be fair. So for right now, let's keep Hildren as number 1. Let's move on to number 2. And number 2 is actually going to require a pretty specific build here. And that's going to be on my old favorite, and I still do kind of like her a lot, to be honest, is Garuda. So, very particular thing we're going to be doing here. Now, when you're running this Garuda build, you do not want to run... the larva is not important. The subsumed larva is not important. You want to be running no health mods. Notice we have 300 health right here. That is the base amount of health for Garuda. Increasing your health will make this build not work. You also want to run Prime Flow to have a larger energy pool. And you also want to run Natural Talent for increased casting speed. Another thing you don't have to run this, but you probably should, is a Streamlined Mod. And what this is going to do, it's going to make it so with your 300 health, you will be using your Bloodletting third ability to drain your health by 50%, but restore your energy by 49%. So with 2 casts with Streamline, you will get 98% of your energy back. If you take Streamline off, it's going to be not enough to get you a full, like nearly full energy pool. So let's just look right there. Efficiency does affect how much energy you get back, so just Streamline's enough to get almost all of it back. So here's the trick. We're going to be using no health mods in Garuda. Everything else is up to personal preference, to be honest. I think Corrosive Protection might still work against the fighter, so maybe run Corrosive Protection. You're running the Operator Arcane Magus Elevate. And we're actually running a max rank version of this Arcane. So this is what you want to do. The full rank version at rank 5, 95% chance on transference and to restore 300 health to the Warframe. As you can see, 300 health. Garuda has 300 health. We're cutting our health by 50% each cast. So let's get down to 0 energy here. Alright, 0 energy. About 0 energy. Okay, that's as low as we can get. So we will cast our third ability, Bloodletting, twice. You go down to 2 health, and our energy is nearly full. You push the operator button twice. You go back into your frame. It's a 95% chance to fully heal you. That means you can cast that ability that drains 50% of your health again. That will let you infinitely spam abilities on the Railjack, guys, if you use the combination of Bloodletting and Magus Elevate with this build. So you'll just like cast all your abilities, release the Seeker Volley, and then you'll hop out of the pilot seat for like 2 seconds. Let's see how fast this actually goes. So as fast as possible. That was probably about like 3 or 4 seconds. So you'll get out of the pilot seat for 3 or 4 seconds and go back to spamming again, guys. So so potentially Garuda is number 1. If it doesn't go off your Warframe shield bar, if it goes off of your Railjack shield bar, Garuda might be better than Hildren as the ship captain, which is, I'd be okay with that because I like Garuda more. But, Hildren also is one of my favorites as well. So, yeah, very particular build there, but very effective as well since it is infinite energy and infinite health. I suppose it is a 95% chance to proc. 5% of the time it does not work, but, that's a good amount of time it is going to work. So, yep, definitely recommend that one. You could also potentially... we'll talk about it in a second. So number 3 captain here. Now this one is actually up for debate. I don't really know if I would 100% agree with this one since it is going to require an Arcane Energize to make it reliable. But we've got Protea here. And this is a test build, not entirely min-maxed out. And what we're going to be using is her third ability, Dispensary. So what this one does is it will create pickups on the ground or like dispense them out. And you can absorb those with a vacuum or whatever. And it will shoot out energy orbs. It will shoot out health orbs and ammo. We're running the Equilibrium mod, so whenever we pick up a health orb, it will give us some whatever it's called, some energy back. And whenever we pick up an energy orb, we get some health back. So there's a specific mod you can run on your companion. I'm trying to remember which one that it is. It's the one that lets you pick up health orbs, Synth Deconstruct. There we go. So this lets you pick up energy orbs when health orbs when you're at full health, and lets you restore energy that way. So what we're gonna do is let's first just get low health or low energy here. Well, I guess with this little of efficiency, you actually, you got to be careful how much energy you use. So let's use our 3. Now, this thing is going to last for 54 seconds with this build. Okay, well, there is that mod apparently didn't work. So as you can see right there, 50 energy from that energy orb. We did not get an Arcane Energized proc. That's why I think this one's not as good. There we go, the Energized proc's right there, getting us a couple hundred energy. So I'll put in the description which mod actually is the one I'm thinking about, if it's apparently not this one, Synth Deconstruct. But it might be, it's actually Synth Fiber. Pardon me. Synth Fiber is the mod I was talking about. As you can see now, we can pick up the energy orbs and health orbs even when we're at full health. So yeah, Synth Deconstruct. There we go, giving us some energy from that health orb. Nearly infinite energy, honestly. So this will be pretty good too. And the nice thing about this is you can actually double dip this on Garuda or Hildren because the subsumed ability from Protea actually is Dispensary. Now the problem with this is it's actually reduced duration when you subsume it on other frames. So if you want to maybe like replace Garuda's like 1, 2, 4, whatever you feel like, you can actually get this on Garuda and double dip on infinite energy. Not something you're really going to need, but that would make it so you're not getting out of the driver's seat that much. And the only problem with Garuda is she has to get out of the driver's seat sometimes. Unlike Protea and Hildren, who will probably never need to get out of the driver's seat. So that's going to be basically the 3 frames I'm going to recommend as the new head captains of the Railjack ship. And something else to keep in mind is that you can, like I said, you can subsume it on any other frame, but the duration is reduced. So the Protea dispenser. The weird thing about it, as well as Lavos, is actually going to have cooldowns for the abilities. We don't know how long those cooldowns will be. If they're like super low cooldowns, maybe that will be good. But I'm not holding my breath on that, guys. So as far as the tier list of ship captains, I'm going to go with, as far as we know right now, number 1, Hildren, number 2, Garuda, number 3, Protea, number 4, whatever other frame has Protea's Dispensary subsumed. And then number like 45 or whatever is Lavos, if he has terrible duration on the cooldowns. Like his 4 currently has 30-second cooldown. So, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Theory crafting all the way. I'll see you in the next one, and thank you for all the support. Take it easy, and peace.